And that's because the issue is so incredibly complicated and there's no obvious way of kind of solving it today. So really what I argue for in the book and try and argue for in public is let's just say we don't know. It's okay to say you don't know. Um, the, the problem is more that it's not that Taiwan and China are at war, right? They're not like, Russia, Ukraine, or thank goodness, or kind of Israel, Gaza. I mean, there's not bloodshed. That's great. That's fantastic. There's not bloodshed. It's not like, kind of there's lack of contact, at least people to people level, there's contact. There's direct flights, 600 a week between the two, postal links, trade. I think a third of Taiwan trade is with China. They are linked. They have ways of working with each other. They're not like North and South Korea where they're just not talking to each other or very, very, limited. So there's lots of things that you can say, okay, this is not an orthodox conflict, but that doesn't mean it isn't deadly dangerous. In fact, I'd say it's way more dangerous than almost any other conflict because it isn't something that, kind of, if it started to unravel, there's going to be no limits to where it could end. It would probably bring United States and China directly into conflict with each other. They are two nuclear powers. That is not good. It would smash the world's the global economy. It would have very, very big impact. So over this issue, I'd put a big plaster saying danger, handle with care. Don't go there and start spouting on about any easy solution. Be prudent. This is not a popular message today. We have a lot of public figures going around saying we can solve very, very difficult questions very, very easily. I think on Taiwan, China, it's not a good idea. And it's really important to constantly argue for being prudent and cautious, even when people are yelling at you saying, no, we need to stand up against XYZ. I don't agree with that. I think we need to stand for the consensus and the only thing we've got is the status quo.